What's up, gang? I'm KD, and today I just want to talk a little bit about, for one, the channel, and two, just a little bit of a catching up. First starting off lighthearted stuff, and then eventually getting into the deeper aspect of this conversation. Starting off with the channel, right now, currently, as far as I'm speaking, anyways, we are at 650 subscribers, which is beautiful, right? It shows growth, especially from where I was a year ago with my channel. I think a year ago I was probably like 200, maybe 100 something. I'm not fully sure, but regardless, the channel is growing, and growth is always something good. I've been trying to go harder whenever it comes to editing and being more, I guess you would say, alive, or more charismatic, I would say, probably, yeah. I've been trying to be, more charismatic a little bit, showing a little bit of myself gradually as I progress with making videos. I'm still trying to get used to the face cam thing, and it's very difficult to just look there because I see myself in the little camera thing right here on the side. So sometimes I'm over here looking at myself, sometimes I'm looking at you guys, sometimes I'm just looking around trying not to make contact because it feels awkward. Yeah, I've been gradually trying to become more and more comfortable, and yeah, I feel like it's been showing a grave improvement. And same thing with my editing. I've been trying to get deeper into my editing bag. The only problem with that, my computer sucks. Like, the computer I have now is like, it's a laptop already showing like it's bad, and on top of that, it's not like a crazy laptop. Like, this is literally a laptop that I got off of Amazon, I think for like $500 or something. But yeah, so editing, it's still probably gonna be like subpar, but I've definitely been trying my hardest to go even harder with that, because I want to be able to show you guys, hey, this is something that I actually want to do. It's something that I enjoy, and on top of that, I don't like staying stagnant. I like figuring out what I want to do with this and myself, really. Intros, right? I've been really trying to like become solid or solidify an intro. I feel like I kind of got one now. Outro, kind of sort of feel like I got one. Like, I've been trying to make my own what's the word? I can't think of any of the words today. I don't know. Pretty much I've been just trying to do my own thing and put myself out there. That way you could differentiate me from the next YouTuber over. I don't want to seem as if I'm the exact same. Now, obviously, we're probably all gonna pick up stuff here and there, and we're the same in those aspects, but other than that, I still want to be able to show that I am differentiating myself. Mic quality, honestly, I just got to play around with my settings some more. I definitely could tell the difference between my mic from whenever I first started versus like now it sounds a little bit more clear, a lot more crisp. Before, it just sounds like I didn't know what I was doing with audio control. So there's definitely been improvement on that particular thing as well. I think really the only thing that I have to do is like upgrade equipment that I already have, like better camera, actually get a PC. I feel like my microphone is fine, but I still might upgrade it at some point later down the road, and a couple little other minor stuff. And I think that's all that I had with the channel itself. We're still growing, thank God, and thank you guys, and I hope that continues. Now is the harder part of the conversation, right? We're halfway, through the year, and this year has been, it's been a year. It's been a weird year, and weird in a way that it doesn't feel at all real, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not sure if anybody else like deals with this, but you ever just walk around life and it just genuinely doesn't feel real. I know whenever I was a kid, I remember talking to one of my cousins before, and I'm just like, do you ever feel like life is a cartoon, right? And I've been dealing with that, in and out of life. Like, there'd be little moments or years where I would feel like it just didn't feel real. It feels like a cartoon or it just feels like, wow, this is like actually a thing. Like, me being able to think that I have some of the people around me, or some of the events that happens to me, or even being the age that I am now, it just feels completely and totally unreal. I should probably most definitely get that checked out. That is not something that is not something that's that sounds comforting. Within this year too, like, myself, like a little mental check between, you know, me and you guys. Feel free to, you know, do a little check, because you might realize something about yourself, or you might just realize that you're not alone whenever it comes to how you feel about this year. As of now, currently, I would definitely say that it definitely took a hit a little bit mentally, because it's just like the events that go on. Like, obviously I'm a regular person, right? Normal 9 to 5, whatever. Working that just sometimes feels like robotic, or maybe not even robotic, more so like an insect. Like, you feel like a bug. Like, from the second you wake up, you work, all the way up until it's time for you to go to bed, you work, and you probably do it again the next day, or you have the next day off, you know, something like that. And it's like, it's very insect-like feeling, and that's definitely been taking a toll. Sometimes I don't really, because my job isn't like nothing crazy or nothing like that, but still it just feels that way, like having to clock in for somebody. Sometimes, like, you know, the job feels really great. Sometimes it's just like, I could be at home doing this right now. But then even whenever it comes to like outside of work, life itself, being an adult now, since I guess I could technically say that, I mean, what, I'm 21, but like having to deal with certain things, especially with little to no guidance, is something that is like hard. It's scary sometimes. That sometimes you just don't know what else to do. I've been, you know, doing some digging, I guess you could call it, like within myself, just trying to see. And obviously, like, me being a person just like anybody else, I do have aspects of me that I would like to get rid of and change, and obviously that takes time and that takes effort. But it's just like some of the things are just like you ever been so used to something, whenever you try to get rid of it, it feels weird to get rid of it, or it feels weird to think the opposite of what you're thinking. And I would say that's essentially what I have whenever it comes to certain things. I'm sure I'll kick it for sure, but it's definitely been a challenge. That, and then on top of that, realizing like the world we live around. Like, if there's one piece of advice that I could give to anybody, don't spend time focusing on the negative stuff or looking at the negative stuff, because genuinely you're just going to bring yourself down. And it's just going to become a crazy spiral that you don't want to deal with. Well, I guess with all that say, mentally totaling up, and with all I've been doing soul searchy, right? And it's definitely been tanking my mental, because it causes a lot of confusion. And due to, like, you know, growing up and stuff like that, having to get rid of some stuff, add in some new stuff, remix some other stuff, is like, you know, kind of weird. But yeah, I just wanted this video to be like a quick little checkup thing. I'm sorry for yapping too long, but just doing a little checkup. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are doing great. Especially with what's going on, y'all. It is hot. This is a hot summer. All right, this is probably like one of the hottest summers I've had in a minute. I got more Resident Evil coming out on the way, of course. Obviously, guys, bear with me. I'm still a regular guy. I still gotta work. If you want me here all the time, y'all already know what to do. You're supposed to share the videos. You're supposed to hit the like button. You're supposed to subscribe. You're supposed to be doing a whole lot of stuff. If you want stuff to come out quicker, you got to show me that you want it. You got to show me that, okay, I'm rocking with this guy. But you know what to do. But nah, for real, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll see you later, gang.